Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Denshiro. Today, I've decided to go live and show you how to make delicious Kenyan porridge. Yes, this is one of my nice homemade Kenyan porridge. But first, what I'm going to do, this is my pot. What I'm going to do, I've turned the stove on already. Now, I'm going to add in the water. Let me bring in the water. I need to demonstrate everything as I go. Here is my water. That is not enough. I'm going to add in more water. That is my second glass. I think that should be enough for now. If I need more, I'm going to add it later. But for now, I think that's enough water that I've added there. So what I'll be using today, I just need this wooden spatula that I'll be using. And for my flour, this is the millet flour that I'm using. So this is for making porridge, and I usually store it in the freezer because I don't want it to go bad. I only buy it when I travel back home. So hence the reason why I buy a lot and I keep some or I store some in the freezer, and it serves me for a while, to be honest. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna use a few spoons of my flour. I'm not going to be using all of it. But for me, I usually add in everything in the pot at the same time. I usually don't wait for the water to boil. So this is my first spoon. And then this is my second one. And this is my third one. And this is my fourth one. And the fifth. So that should be enough for me for today. So now what we are going to do, I'm going to cover this and I'm going to store it away in the freezer again. So now you go in with the spatula and you start to stir it. Don't allow for the lumps to form. That is why I say I don't wait for my water to be too hot. No, I like to mix it at this stage. But if you have a whisk, it's good. But if you want to go the traditional way and use the wooden stick, well and good. But ensure to be quick with your stirring so we don't have any lumps in our porridge. And if it's your first time coming to my channel, you're most welcome. Please consider subscribing. I keep on sharing nice recipe, delicious. I show you everything that you want to see or you want me to be making in my kitchen. So if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. And if you're joining me on my live now, you're most welcome. Please share my live, comment, and let me know also, how do you like to make your porridge? Or where you're watching me from, how do you like to make porridge? Or do you guys even make porridge? Because where I come from in Kenya, actually we love making porridge, hence the reason why. And today, the reason why I'm making porridge, to be honest, guys, it's because it's very, very cold. I was freezing on my way back home. That is why I decided to come and make some porridge for myself. Yes. Usually, when it's raining, when you have this cold weather, actually you can make some porridge to keep your body warm. And in the morning also, instead of taking tea or cooking tea or coffee or taking a smoothie in the morning, actually you can substitute with the porridge. It's also good. Yes, as you can see, everything is coming along well. Maybe in 2 or 3 minutes, it will start boiling. It doesn't take much of your time in the kitchen, to be honest. No, 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 no. This one, it's a quick process. And let me know, are there other traditional ways of how you prepare porridge? Because this is not like the typical traditional way of making porridge. No, there are other ways that you can ferment the flour for a couple of days, and then by the time you're making, or the day that you decide to make the porridge, usually it has this sour flavor, but it's actually so good, to be honest. Let me tell you, if you've tried the traditional porridge, leave a comment below, because I know the traditional porridge, it's so good. For those who haven't tried, you need to Google and see what a traditional porridge tastes, or how it's prepared at home. You see, everything is coming along well. So usually when I cook my porridge, it depends with what I want to add in my porridge. Sometimes I can add in some lemon. I can squeeze in the juice of the lemon, or I add in butter, sugar, and some milk. But for me today, I'm going to be adding in butter only and sugar. Those are the two ingredients I'm going to be adding in my porridge. As you can see, our porridge is almost boiling. We need to continue stirring. If I leave it right now before it has started boiling, it's going to form some lumps. And if you're a first time person trying porridge, and if you find it has some lumps, trust me, you will not enjoy porridge that much, because you'll be like, no, the consistency is too thick, it has some lumps, you know. And if it's when you are stirring and it starts thickening, what you usually do, you add in some water, or you can add in milk. As you can see, mine, it's thickening. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in some water and continue to stir it. So let me come in with a glass of water, and we continue to stir it. If you're watching my video, please subscribe, like the video, share my live. So this is what I was talking about. Now continue to mix, mix, and mix. As you can see, I'm doing here. I'm going to be adding my water gradually, because I don't want it to be too light again, because it will be too watery. But I just want a fine texture of my porridge. And I know there are other different flours for making porridge. It's not only the millet. You have the sorghum, you have the maize meal, you have the cassava. Like, there's so many different ones. And also there is this porridge that I've been seeing people cooking. It's called the power uji. Have you tried that? And if you have, would you like me to make here on my channel? Because I can do anything for my audience. Just leave a comment below and let me know if you want me to make the uji power. I'm an all power uji. Yes. That is in Swahili. In Swahili, actually, we call uji we call porridge uji in Swahili. So now, as you can see, I like this consistency. I can't wait to drink this. The cold was colding. It has been colding lately. When I say it's been colding, it's been colding. I was freezing on my way back home, to be honest. I can't lie. Yes, I think I need to add a little bit of water. Not too much, but just some little water will be okay. And then I will add in my butter. Yes, that is a nice consistency. Yeah, I like this one. Maybe small one. Yeah. Now we are done. We are not going to add in any water. We are good to go. It's almost boiling. As you can see, it's almost boiling. Actually, this is a similar way of how you can cook ugali for a beginner. If you don't know how to make ugali, this is one of the ways actually. But for the porridge, you have to leave it at this point. But for the ugali, for it to for everything to come together, you need to be adding more flour and continue to mix the dough. But you need some effort also. You need some power. I think that's nice. Now, if I leave it like this, it will not form any lumps, because I know the consistency and I know it's almost boiling. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going into the fridge. I need to get my butter and sugar. I don't store my sugar in the fridge, so it's only the butter that I put in the fridge. So if you're watching my live, kindly like my live. Don't forget to share it. So this is my butter. This is my butter. I'm going to cut it, a piece of it, and I'm going to add it in my porridge. This is so delicious. When I say it's so delicious with the butter, because the butter makes gives this soft and smooth texture in my porridge. Hence the reason why I like to add the butter. And it doesn't become too dry when you're drinking. No. So that should be enough butter. I add that amount. That should be okay. Now I need to continue to stir it. And then with our porridge, you're going to leave it at least for 10 minutes for it to boil and be properly cooked. It doesn't take much of your time, to be honest, when making porridge in the kitchen. But if you don't have any place that you're going, you can actually let it boil for 15 or even 20 minutes. But 10 minutes for me, it's okay. Because I'm not cooking that too much of porridge, no. But from the moment that you started adding everything in the pot, it should be more than 20 minutes, to be honest. But for it to be properly cooked, at least 10 minutes to 15, that should be okay. Now that I've added, I feel like adding more butter because I felt like that one was too small. I think this should be okay. Yes, that is my top up. I can't wait to enjoy these. Someone might be asking, why didn't you make tea? Because by this time the tea will have been ready by now. I'm like, no, you don't know. Sometimes our hormones, they're like, I want that porridge. And for me, I have to listen to my body because the craving will not stop if I don't take the porridge. Hence the reason why I have to cook this porridge. Now, have you seen it's starting to boil? I'm going to add in some sugar so everything can boil together. Ta-da-ta-da. Here is my sugar. So that is 100 deciliters I'm adding. Not 100 deciliter, 100 ml, sorry. That is 100 ml. That is 100 ml is 1 deciliter. Yes. So I'm not adding too much. I'm just using 2 deciliter because of the amount of the porridge that I'm cooking. So now we've added, if you're joining the live now, I've already added the butter and now I've added sugar. I'm using 2 deciliters of sugar. That is 200 ml. Now you stir, so the sugar can infuse well with the porridge. Someone will be asking, are you going to add in the lime juice or the lemon juice? No, today I'm okay with these 2 ingredients. I just need the sugar for flavor and butter for the softness and the smooth texture in our porridge. So how do you call porridge in your native language? Because for us we call it uji, or in my mother tongue we call it oshoro. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how we call it. In Swahili it's called uji, and it's really loved back home, to be honest. So now what we're going to do, we're going to wait for it to continue or finish up to boil. Now, at least for 10 minutes, that is what I said. Yeah, 10 minutes. So how was your day, guys? And how is everyone doing? How is everyone coping with this weather, with the economy, and how everything is going around the world? Oh, we have 14 minutes in the live. Okay. You see, I'm telling you, cooking uji or porridge, it goes very fast. It doesn't take much of your time. But also, I like to say that cooking for me is an art. I usually love to cook so much in the kitchen. Sometimes I might be bored. For me to clear away the boredom in me, I just wake up, I go into the kitchen and I start cooking. And after cooking, actually, I usually feel so much better because it's also therapeutic for me. So let me know, do you like cooking like me, or you're just someone who loves to be served, or you're enjoying watching someone else cooking for you, and then you get to be served some delicious food. And also let me know which recipe would you like to for me to cook next in my channel, especially now that we are headed for the festive season, the holidays. The families get together, you get to visit your parents, your loved ones. Which type of recipe would you like me to share here, or me to cook? Leave in my drop it in my comment section below, and I'm going to cook it for you. Wow, you see, this is why I told you you need to add some butter in your porridge. I can't wait to drink this. And another thing with porridge, yeah, you can consume it like that, but if you want to have something like bread, some croissant or chapati or mandazi with it, it's okay. But porridge by itself, it's really heavy. And also you need to prepare yourself to to visit the toilet, because this one, when it's cold and you drink it, be prepared also, but trust me, it's really good. So I hope now that I've already cooked it, it's going to quench my thirst and I will not be craving for porridge. And it's so interesting because I love drinking green tea or chamomile tea so much. I barely cook porridge. I only cook porridge the days when I feel like today I need to cook porridge, but I just don't wake up and decide I'm going to cook porridge. No. Like I said, I was coming back home, I was freezing, and immediately I dropped my bag. I was like, I'm going straight to the kitchen, and I started making porridge for myself because I really need it and I deserve it. Yes, a good cup of porridge or a good bowl of porridge. Yeah. And also, I had forgotten to tell you that there's this ingredients mixture of porridge. That is, you have the cassava, you have the groundnuts, you have the omena, and then you have the maize flour, all mixed together, and you take it to the posho mill. When they grind it, that porridge usually slaps so good, and it's also nutritious. So we are going to give this a couple of few minutes and it's going to be done. Now what I need to do, I need to look for a bowl where I'm going to be serving my porridge. And voila! So usually if you don't serve the porridge in a bowl, you can serve it in a cup. But for me, I'm going to be serving it in a bowl because I want it to cool down very fast. Otherwise, if I don't put it in a bowl, it's going to take long for my porridge to cool down. And who wants to be waiting that long? Nobody wants to be waiting that long. No. I'm already tired for the errands that I was doing during the day. Now me waiting to drink my porridge in the cup, no, it's going to take a long time. So hence the reason I'll be using a bowl. Have you watched my recipe that I shared yesterday? There is a video that I shared yesterday on my channel here. It's a creamy recipe for omena. And that omena was so delicious. When I say it's so delicious, it was so delicious, let me tell you. And also I had cooked it with the creamed spinach. And trust me, that recipe for the creamed spinach, oh, it works magic, let me tell you. Basically, if you're wondering how can I cook a creamy spinach with some cream or with some cooking cream, trust me, follow that recipe. And if you want me to do a separate video for the creamy spinach, I can do it, because that recipe, it slaps. When I say it slaps so good. Oh my, I can't lie. Now we have to give it like 5 or 6 minutes. I didn't even set a timer, but when you're someone like me who cooks a lot, you just know when something is almost done or when something is cooked. Yes. And you can see it's not that thick, it's not that light. I like the texture, the consistency is so good. And let me know, are you going to reciprocate my recipe for the porridge? Like I said, this is the millet porridge. Yes, I like the consistency. I added butter in my porridge and I added sugar. Those are the only two ingredients that I've added in my porridge. Guys, did you enjoy the cookie recipe that I had posted the previous week? Because I did make some delicious, when I say crunchy and delicious cookies, they were so delicious. I hope you did enjoy the video. And also, if you're someone who loves to watch my video, please don't forget to share my videos. Forward it to your family. Let them know that I cook some amazing and delicious recipes. I love the arrow. It's smelling so good. It's smelling so good. And let me tell you another secret when you're cooking porridge. When you're cooking porridge, don't add milk before it has started boiling. You wait when the porridge has at least boiled, maybe 2 minutes away from removing from the heat. Then you can add in the milk and allow it to boil for another 3 to 4 minutes. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because if you add the milk early, it's your porridge will start burning from under. You'll start to smell or to perceive a certain smell of your porridge burning. That is the reason why you need to wait with the adding of your milk, because the earlier you add it, the it's good. Now it's the earlier you add it, actually, that's the time it will start burning and your porridge will not be cooked properly. And also, when you are consuming the porridge, you will perceive the smell of the burnt porridge, and we don't want that. No. So that is another tip that I've given you. When you're cooking your porridge with milk, you have to wait with adding with the milk. So if you're watching my live, please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. And another thing that I really wanted to say, I do appreciate you, my followers, all my subscribers, and all of you that take your time to watch my videos. It means the world to me, to be honest. I can't take your time for granted. And I know sometimes you leave everything that you're doing to just watch and support your girl. And I'm truly grateful for that, to be honest. I'm truly grateful. So if you're watching, let me know. Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching me from. Actually, our porridge is almost done. Yes. And also, I've been thinking I want to share another recipe for cookies very soon. There will be chocolate chip cookies. I really need to plan myself better next week, and then I'll do a video for the cookies, for chocolate chip cookies next week. So fingers crossed, I need to deliver that recipe. Our porridge is almost done. It has been boiling for a while. Wow, I can't wait to enjoy this. It's so yummy. It's so good. It's so delicious. Yes. And who doesn't enjoy nice homemade food, to be honest? Anything homemade, count me in, trust me. 90% of my time, I prefer to eat something that is made at home rather than going out to eat. Maybe a few days here and there where you don't feel like cooking, that is when you're like, okay, let me buy some eat out. But to be honest, I love me some nice homemade food. Mm? So if you have been here, if you've been watching me, now our porridge is almost done. So once my porridge is done, I'm going to end the live. And I do appreciate so much your time. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like this live, share, and subscribe. Yes, yes, our porridge is almost done. So don't forget to watch the video that I posted yesterday. It's for omena, creamy omena recipe. Don't forget to like that video. Go and watch it and leave your comment down below. This porridge is almost done. I don't know how many times I've said that this porridge is almost done, but this time I mean it. It's almost done, to be honest. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you're watching me from. If at the end of the video or when I post my video and you want me to give you a shout out, let me know. You can drop your name in the comment section below. I can give you a shout out. So yeah. I'm so hungry. Actually, this will serve me as dinner also. I'm not lying, because porridge is really heavy on your stomach. When you're drinking this, it's really, really heavy. I'm gonna enjoy this, and all of you are welcome to join. So what are your plans for the weekend? Are you guys planning anything for the weekend? And if you have guests, do you know which recipe you're going to cook for your guests? Because I have so many videos in my here on my platform or on my channel that you can go down, scroll, and pick a recipe that you can cook for your family, your friends, or your guests that are coming over. And also some snacks, yes. Like I said, I've shared some cookies, there are some cupcakes, there are some cake recipe. If you're a first timer, you want to learn how to cook a cake, I have some recipes for the cake. So actually you have everything under one roof. I try my best to bring you the most delicious recipes. And also there's this question that I get so many times, that how do I cook a cake without oven? Actually, there's a video that I have. I've showed you how to cook the cake in the village, whereby you don't need the oven. There I usually use the 3 stones with the firewood, and I take a big pot. I put the water and then the mixture of the cake. I add it in a small pot and then I cover it. I give it like 45 minutes to 1 hour, and my cake is done, to be honest. Hi Anne, how are you? Welcome to my channel. How are you? I'm so happy that you joined my channel today. Hello. How are you, Anne? I'm making porridge, Anne. Do you love porridge? This porridge of mine, say that I came back home and I was freezing. I was feeling so much cold, hence the reason why I decided to make some porridge for myself. Oh, I'm happy to know that you're okay. Sometimes it's always good to check up on people. Most of the times we tend to say that we are okay, but we have too much on our shoulders. But once in a while, we need to check up on people so we can express our emotions. Even if someone doesn't have all the answers that we are looking for, but just talking to someone, you have a listening ear, usually helps so much. Oh, that's really nice. Which type of porridge do you enjoy cooking or drinking? Actually, my porridge is done. I'm going now to serve my porridge, or maybe I give it 2 more minutes. But as you can see, when I started cooking my porridge, it was here. Now, the longer I wait for it to continue boiling, the more it's reducing. And for me, that's a way of knowing that my porridge is properly cooked also. That's another trick that you need to learn. So it was here when we started cooking it. Now it's going down, reducing. Hence the reason I know that my porridge is properly cooked. So I'm going to turn off the oven. Not the oven, sorry guys. I'm going to turn off the stove. And we are going to serve the porridge. And I'm going to enjoy this. I need to get something for serving the porridge. So, Anne, thank you so much for joining my live. I really enjoy having you here. Now I'm going to move it a little like that so I can be able to serve the porridge. I'm using this to scoop out. Be careful, it's very hot. You can serve your porridge in a pot, not in a pot, sorry, in a cup or in a bowl. Whichever way you like it. But for me, I want it to cool very fast, so hence the reason why I'm using the bowl. Now this should be enough for me. No, I need one more. Yes, that should be enough for me. So let me show you the final product here. Here is my porridge. I hope that you really enjoyed. I'm going to enjoy this myself. So thank you so much for the love and the support. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, share my videos. Until next time, bye bye. And thank you so much and take care of yourself. Bye.